all you cool cats and kittens. Caramelly.
Happy Easter! Woo! Party!
White chocolate, salted caramel, blondies. I don't know, will these taste good? Today I'm trying something that I've never done before. Hello, how are we? How are we doing? Today I'm very excited, and do you know why I'm very excited? If you've watched the last few baking videos, you know, we had me making cookie bars that I had already made before, then I made biscuit cake, and then I made like a Rice Krispie treat. I'm not gonna down my efforts, but I feel like the things I've already made, one of the things I had made it before, so I'd like mastered it. The second and third thing, they weren't the most difficult recipes in the world, you know? I had made them, I had mastered them. I'm having some White Monster. I feel like you're just gonna benefit from the video.
The more caffeinated I am.
Today I'm trying something that I've never done before. So I'm trying to make blondies. Don't know how this is gonna go. I know I say that in every video, and I know I'm like,
oh, it's gonna be a guess.
I don't know, will these taste good? I don't know, will I mess these up, right? And of course I'm putting my own twist in them. So I'm not only making blondies, I'm making white chocolate, a lot of white chocolate, salted caramel. This is a jar of salted caramel. I know. White chocolate, salted caramel, blondies.
Wow.
I know. If these taste nice, they'll taste so nice. And if I mess them up, I mean, it's all on me. I did get this recipe online. The website is Sugar's Pun Run.
Have I ever heard of it before? No. Do I know if it's good? No.
But it was the first result on Google, and she opens by saying, this is the best chewy blondie recipe, buttery, soft and simple to make, no mixer required. I think you're going to really love these. So, I mean, she's telling me I'm going to love them. I'm sure they're great. And I mean, you know what? She has a video as well. I will write all the ingredients down below. Flour, sugar, brown sugar. I have so many types of brown sugars, right? I have light, soft brown sugar. I have demerara sugar, which is unrefined cane sugar. Light brown muscovado sugar. Why do I have so many? Oh, these say ideal for brownies. I was under the assumption that everyone knew what blondies were. A blondie is basically a brownie, but without the whole chocolate part. So you know the way brownies are like chocolate? It's like a white chocolate kind of, it's like a cookie bar thing. I don't know, I've never made them. And have I tasted a blondie before? Don't think so. So it's gonna be exciting. Let's get to it. Let's stop rambling. If you're new here, hello, hi, welcome. My name's Rebecca Short. I started an ad hoc baking thing on my channel a few weeks ago, and now everyone loves it, so I'm just continuing to do it. It's really helping my waistline. So hello, hi, welcome. We do baking videos. I have plenty more. I'll tag them below in the description box. Also, I have a cute little playlist that will be tagged at the end of this video where you can watch all my other baking videos if you want. I noticed that a lot of people are baking during this time in their lives. Coronavirus! Coronavirus! And I was like, it's very therapeutic. Very therapeutic. I mean, what couldn't be therapeutic about copious amounts of chocolate, sugar, and salted caramel? So we're gonna get to it because I feel like I'm rambling. So we want 226 grams of butter and the sugar. Now, I know sometimes I get a lot of stick. I mean, I got stick one time and I've turned it into a thing about not showing you what I'm doing. So I am gonna show you what I'm doing if I feel like it can't be explained. So we need 226 grams of butter. I'm using Kerrygold butter as per usual. Okay, so that's 112. Wow, okay, these have a lot of butter. So we're going for 226 grams. So what does 227 grams of butter look like, you ask? Basically, nearly an entire full bowl. Health.
But it's Easter, it's fine. Happy Easter, woo, party.
So now we want to melt this. So melted butter, and I have to get all the sugar. So I'm gonna melt this. And we have our lovely bowl. A half cup of regular sugar. So So 100 grams, so I have this one. It doesn't really matter what sugar you use. 100, oh, nope, that's too much. Okay, it doesn't have that much sugar in, that's good. Oh my God, did anyone see, right? Did anyone see the video? I think it was on TikTok, of how much sugar is in Cadbury's cream egg. Has anyone seen that video? Basically, there's more sugar in a cream egg than there is in this recipe. Well, white sugar that is. I think there's a bit more brown sugar, right? So then we want 250 grams of brown sugar. Now, I have 3 types. So I'm definitely gonna use the one that says ideal for brownies. Moist and caramelly. Who knew that caramelly was a word? Sorry. Caramelly. Caramelly. 250 grams of the brown sugar. Muscovado sugar. Sure, look, that's what we're going to use. That's what we're going to use. This is what all the sugar looks like. So now I am going to show you what I'm doing when I'm mixing the butters and sugars, just so people don't come for me. So we're going to combine it. So do this basically. Stir well, it says. So let's get stirring as well as I can. Should I get a whisk? Maybe. Just because we don't want any sugar lumps in our brownies, I can't imagine that would taste great. Okay, lovely. That looks nice and caramelly, as it says on the packet. So now what we need is what do we need? We need 2 large eggs and 1 egg yolk. Righty-ho, so we're adding the 2 eggs and 1 egg yolk. Just cracking the eggs into the bowl, that's not rocket science. We don't need to switch my camera angle again. Someday I may have a cameraman. Someday I may have multiple cameras, you know, so I can get like the fun, cool angles, like me baking, and then it just quickly switches to me cracking the egg. But for now, this is what you're getting. Make sure not to get any shit. I'm after putting 3 eggs in, so I'm just gonna take out some of the white. Oh my God, see, I wasn't concentrating. So it's 2 eggs and 1 egg yolk. So I'm just taking out some of the bit of extra egg white. I hope this will work. Oh dear Lord. It'll be fine. Okay. Don't do that. 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Now thankfully my local Spar had vanilla essence, because I thought I had some and I was wrong. Sorry, literally, this is my first time making them, so I'm really looking at the instructions today, I feel. And stir until completely combined. Righty-ho. I'm telling myself it's fine. If they taste bad, it's the egg's fault. Ooh, this looks good. So we're just combining everything. Look at me, domestic goddess. Combining all the ingredients. I feel like they're all really well combined. It doesn't take long. I don't think this is a long recipe. So now that that is all combined, we're gonna put that to the side and we're gonna get another bowl. Oh look, I just had one prepared. And now we're mixing the flour, cornstarch, sorry, I'm actually blind, baking powder and sea salt. Okay, 285 grams of the flour, and then cornstarch, 2 teaspoons. Okay, of cornstarch or cornflour. It's called different things in different parts of the world. So 2 teaspoons of that. A half a teaspoon of baking powder. Now you want to be really careful with the baking powder, because if you put too much baking powder in, it ruins the taste. So half a teaspoon of that. Salt. Now I like to be bougie and I have pink Himalayan salt, but you can use whatever salt you want, and it's 1 teaspoon of that. So in a separate bowl, we're gonna whisk this together. So because my whisk is wet, I'm just gonna fork it and we're just gonna combine all these together. It doesn't take too long. I mean, you're just mixing everything together, but you do want to make sure it is combined because, you know, if it's not combined, then I'm pretty sure the recipe goes wrong. I mean, who knows? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, great. So now that that is all combined, you can't really tell, I just mix for a good minute. Okay, gradually stir dry ingredients into wet until completely combined. So gradually, so we're gonna put a little bit in and then we're gonna stir. Mix in, mix in, mix in, we're mixing, mixing, mixing. Ah, hi. Fancy meeting you. Lads, I love baking. It is so therapeutic. Doesn't that look gorgeous? Okay, let's go with a bit more. Ooh, just a little bit. Ooh, a little bit more. So obviously now is the time to mix in the white chocolate chips, right? But I'm making these salted caramel brownies. So will I just drizzle the salted caramel over the top? Will I add some in to the mixture? I'm literally asking no one. I'm just trying to think out loud. Like, I don't know, should I mix? Should I just like drizzle this on top? Or should I mix it in? Do you know what? I'm gonna drizzle it on top just because I think it'll look pretty as well. And we're just gonna keep mixing, make sure everything's mixed. Sorry about the oven in the background, but sure, what can we do? Right, so now it is time to fold in the white chocolate chips. You can also use nuts. I'm not going to. My white chocolate chips are buttons. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just scrunching up the buttons in the packet. So now we're just gonna fold it into the mixture. Can you see? So we're just mixing in the white chocolate like so. So I'm just gonna crumple it up again before I open it. Even whack it, you know, get some aggression out. And notice then how we get all different sizes and chunks and shapes of Milky Bar chocolate. Like, am I a genius? Possibly. Last few chunks. And there we go. Yeah, 300 grams of the the white chocolate is definitely more than enough. It's definitely very chocolatey recipe, but I mean, how could you even think about complaining about that? That is basically nearly it. We have our brownie tin or brownie dish, and you want to line it with parchment paper. Now, if you don't have parchment paper, you can grease it with butter. I do recommend you have parchment paper. Oops. I do recommend you do the parchment paper vibe though, because it'll make your life a whole lot easier. Right, so this is the parchment paper lined dish, and this is the mixture. So I'm just gonna get a spoon and we're gonna spoon out the mixture into the dish. I feel like these are going to be amazing. So we're just getting every last bit of that batter into the bowl or into the pan. Hey all you cool cats and kittens.
Hey all you cool cats and kittens. It's Carol at Big Cat Rescue.
Sorry, I haven't said it in so long and I feel like my body just needed to. To be honest, I don't think I'm going to use the last packet of white chocolate just because I think there is a lot already in it and I don't want to be overpowering. But now it's time for the salted caramel. Right, so I have the salted caramel here And I'm basically just gonna do like this. So I'm just gonna, see, I want it to be a bit more melty, but I don't know, can I melt this in the microwave?
A few moments later.
Okay, great, that worked. That would have been a disaster if it didn't work and like blew up my thing. So now it's more liquidy, as you can see, right? So now it's like a hot caramel. So I'm just gonna drizzle that on top. There we go. And you know what I'm gonna do as well? This is a risky bit, so I'm not gonna recommend it. But I'm gonna try it myself and I'll let you know how I go. So I'm getting some salt and just sprinkling the tiniest bit over the top. Like literally barely any. Was that a good idea? Who knows? I'm roasting. Can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. So bake for 25 to 30 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna transfer this to the oven now. So they're there in the oven. I'm very excited. Like, who knows what they're going to turn out like. I'm very, very excited. Also, I feel like if these are nice, that was a very easy recipe to follow. So yeah, I'm gonna do 20 minutes and just check on them then. So 20 minutes is 5 to 4. So I'm gonna do 20 minutes and I'll check on them then, just to see, because I don't want these to burn. Right, so the brownies are baking, right? I did the whole 20-minute thing for the brownies, and when I took them out, the recipe was still jiggling. Like the brownies were jiggling in the tray, so I put them back in, but then there's like a weird bit in the corner that's like kind of burnt. So maybe I'm having my first fail, but I'm not sure yet, but I'm kind of paranoid. And it's still baking, but you can see kind of in the back corner there it's a bit burnt, so I swapped it around, but I think they're nearly ready. They don't look that good now, but I'm hoping they'll taste phenomenal. So I got very impatient. So see this like back left corner, that's burnt, but like the rest is fine. It's fine.
That's fine.
Also, I kind of love how the salted caramel turned out. But yeah, so you're supposed to like stick this in, and if it comes out dry, then it's ready. Great, so it's cooling now, so I'm gonna leave it cool for about, I don't know, 10-20 minutes, and then we're gonna come back. So there's only one burnty bit, so it's not too bad. I love how the salted caramel looks, so I think it looks good, right? I mean, first time ever, I've never baked brownies from scratch, and I've never baked blondies from scratch, so here's hoping. Here is fingers crossed that it tastes nice. Okay, I'm so excited. So this is the brownie here. So I'm gonna cut it first. I'm gonna take it off this thing. And I'm gonna cut it and do a taste test. I've been so tempted to like nibble a bit off the side, but I haven't. I'm so nervous because I'm like, what is this going to taste like? I've never made blondies. I'm hoping these are going to be amazing. It looks good. So I'm just trying to cut it into like even pieces, I guess. And I always see, you know, in restaurants and stuff, they always, excuse me, they always cut off the end. So it's like a straight line of the brownie. I don't know, in all the restaurants I've worked in, they've done it. So I'm doing it. And also we're getting rid of that burnt edge. Okay, so I've cut off both ends. Do I want to put that in my mouth right now? Absolutely. Am I going to? No. So we're gonna put these to the side and we're gonna cut. So I think I could make, so this recipe is making like 12 brownies. Oh wow, they're still really gooey, which I like. I like a gooey consistency in my brownie. Oh my god, I'm so tempted to taste it. Right, so are we ready for the taste test? I was a bit apprehensive, but now I'm looking at them and I'm like, hello? Is there anything she can't do? I say this before I'm tasting them. Okay, I'm gonna taste them first and then I'm gonna blow my own trumpet. Okay, are you ready? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, okay, I'm so nervous. Oh my God. This is possibly the best thing I've made. Oh my God. This is amazing. Look at that, the consistency. It's so, look at that. It's so moist. I know some people hate that word, but like genuinely, I've outdone myself. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's a blondie king. Oh! Lads, we've done it again. 10 out of 10. Actually 11 out of 10. Like, I can't even cope with these. They're not too dry on the inside. They're lovely and moist. The way that I did the white chocolate in the buttons, there's like hints of it, and then you might reach like a big button of it. And then with the salted caramel on the top, sorry, I'll just show you now one of the pieces. So like, say with the salted caramel on the top, it adds like a lovely crunch to it. I'm actually weak for myself. I can't believe I did it again. Like, your girl did it again. We have another 10 out of 10. I cannot cope with these. Like, look. Like, are you messing? Salted caramel, white chocolate, blondies. First time ever making blondies, which, was it a risky move? Yes. So the thing with the oven, right? I put them in, I think my oven was too hot. So then it started like burning one edge of it. So then I panicked, and then it was like very wobbly. So I ended up leaving them in, I'd say for about half an hour, 35 minutes. So you really, with the blondies and the brownies, with the blondies, you really have to watch them, and you really have to make sure that they don't overcook. If you see the top browning and the inside is still wet, make sure to turn your oven down. But I'm so proud of myself. I've never made brownies or blondies, and never from scratch. I'm so proud of myself. She's a baker. She is a patisserie chef. Like, you know, the last few recipes I've said were like, I'd either done them before, or they were like, you can't really mess this up. Like, how are you gonna mess up putting biscuits and melted chocolate in a fridge? Or how are you gonna mess up, like last week's one, like leaving it set, whereas cooking something in an actual oven, now that takes skill. Let me know down in the comments, have you ever tried blondies #1? Are you gonna try them now? You could also do this with milk chocolate chips instead. You could do it whatever way you want. I just wanted to do white chocolate, salted caramel, because I thought that kind of sounded fab. But yes, definitely tag me if you do try any of these. You can tag me on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you make these and enjoy them, because honestly, like honestly. Okay, thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video. As I say in every video, if you like my vibe, don't forget to subscribe. If you like the baking videos, please give me a thumbs up and a comment, because that's how I know if people really enjoy the videos, and people commenting on my videos really helps my videos be boosted by YouTube. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.